Hi there. Today's tried and tested recipe is eggplant Hasselback. The eggplants are given an accordion cut, stuffed with cheese and a tomato sauce, and baked till done. This heavenly combination is a sure winner. Watch how you can make it yourself. Did you subscribe to my channel and click the bell icon for the latest updates? For the sauce, I have some finely chopped capsicum and garlic and some roughly chopped tomatoes. Heat some vegetable oil or olive oil. Add in the capsicum. Fry it briefly till it releases its wonderful aroma. Add in the garlic. Cook briefly. Add in the tomatoes. Cook for a minute. Season with salt, bit of sugar, light soy sauce. You could use the dark soy sauce. Add in a herb of your choice. Today I am in the mood for some oregano. You could use mixed herbs, parsley, anything that you feel like. Give it all a toss. Lower the heat. Put a lid on it and let it cook for about 10 minutes. Let's check on it. The tomatoes have softened up. Some red chili powder, some tomato ketchup, bit of pepper powder. Give it a mix and we'll cover and cook this for another 5 minutes now. That looks nice and rich and still has a bite to it. Finish off with some vinegar. Turn off the heat. Give it a mix and let it cool down completely. On a hot grill pan, just add in some not very thinly sliced onions. And the aim is just to char them slightly. Just drizzle them with some oil on the other side. Just flip them over. So that's about it. Just get them out of the pan and keep them aside. I'm using the round variety of eggplants because that's what I had at home. You could use the longer variety. Just make sure that the eggplants are not too thin and just slice them in half along the length to include the stalk. I'm going to cut this the Hasselback style. That's why I'm using 2 chopsticks as guides. And I'll start slicing. Cut at 1/4 inch intervals. So though they are cut on this side, they are fully attached here. Just slice up the rest of them. So I ended up with 3 pieces, had to discard one. I have the tomato sauce, the charred onions, mozzarella cheese, and also some cheddar cheese. I'll also be using some extra virgin olive oil to drizzle over. I'm using a glass dish. You could use a foil dish or a baking tray. To begin with, I'll just spoon in a bit of the tomato sauce. It's really thick as a base for the eggplants to sit on. So I'll just spread it out. That should be enough to cover the 3. Drizzle a bit of extra virgin olive oil. Place the eggplants. Try the recipe. If you like it, leave your feedback in the comment section and share it with your friends. Adjust them to fit them in. So begin by filling in the slots with some of the onions. Go all the way down. Next goes the cheese. Just try and fit it in. as best as you can. This is the mozzarella. As for the cheddar cheese, just break them up randomly and place them here and there. Now for the tomato sauce, press it down with the spoon so that it fits in to any empty slots that it can find. Add in some of the onions, if you have any left over, that is. Season with salt, bit of it, pepper, and some oregano. Drizzle some olive oil on top. I'll just give it a bit of extra mozzarella on top. Bake this at 180 degrees for about 20 minutes. Checking after 20 minutes, those need more time. So reduce the temperature to 150 degrees and bake till done. Look at the cheese. Sprinkle some grated cheese on top and serve it hot with boiled pasta or toast. Enjoy!